In Colossians 4, verse 7, Paul tells us, Tychicus will tell you all the news about me. He is a dear brother and a faithful minister and a fellow servant in the Lord. I'm sending to you for the express purpose that you may know about our circumstances and that he may encourage your hearts. Encouragement of others is so important. Paul was in prison for preaching the gospel. Tychicus, we are told, is a dear brother and fellow servant of Jesus. Paul obviously was encouraged by Tychicus while he experienced desperate conditions in prison. Just think of how costly it must have been for Paul to send Tychicus. Tychicus was probably one of the few followers of Jesus Paul had contact with. But encouragement in the Christian life, and especially telling others about Jesus, is so important that Paul sent him to the Colossian followers of Jesus. Just like Tychicus, we want to be people who encourage the hearts of others and be encouraged ourselves by others, especially in the ministry of evangelism. Evangelism is a difficult ministry, and therefore we need to be pouring encouragement into others as we serve Christ on the front lines. Think of any Christian, and especially those who are heavily involved in evangelism, and imagine a sign above their heads. I want to be encouraged. Who else is going to encourage them? Non-Christians aren't. We need to make sure we're proactive in encouraging people. I'd encourage you to find a few Christian friends to pray with and encourage one another. I pray regularly with two of my friends for the ministry of evangelism that I'm involved in. When we meet, we encourage each other with what God's been doing in the week. Then we pray specifically for individuals, for them to come to know Jesus Christ. It's so exciting when we look back and see prayers so clearly answered. So why not find one or two friends to pray with, to encourage each other in your evangelism? Evangelism is not a Lone Ranger show. We're a team. Encouraging one another matters. It's not an optional extra.